Greg, as we get set for the opening tip, let's talk about what we expect in this game. Matt?
Well, Greg, Chicago wants to do what they do best, and that's play defense and create offense from that defense, get as many fast break baskets as they can, and they also want to get second shot opportunities behind Dennis Rodman, who does it so well. But the Magic big people also can do a very good job on the boards, and they also want to keep Dennis Scott and Nick Anderson from getting off beyond the three-point line.
Nick Anderson back in a hurry. And picked off by Longley. Rodman leaves it for Harper, who goes down the lane for Rodman. And he'll go to the line.
Dennis Rodman gave the ball up early to a guard in the midcourt area. Got down to the baseline, spaced the floor beautifully, and everything possibly going wrong for Orlando.
Because that's where many of the entry passes go to Shaq.
9:15 play, first quarter. Horace Grant at the free throw line comes up short, and Rodman with the 0 for 4 from the floor. It's a 10-0 Bulls lead.
The way that Chicago is playing with such energy and enthusiasm and intensity shows the respect they have for Orlando.
And Longley with the rebound. Kicks it back outside, and Ron Harper will slow things down. We are under 5 minutes to play for the quarter. Rodman is there for the follow. Hey, let's go back to the other end.
Well, this is out of the triangle offense for Chicago. The little handoff to Scottie Pippen, who had to try to make the acrobatic shot because of Shaq's presence and changing the shot. But Horace Grant unable to get the body on Dennis Rodman.
Rodman lost it in the middle. And now Hardaway.
That's exactly what Phil Jackson did not want.
There's the whistle before the shot. An illegal defense call against the Bulls.
Well, Dennis Rodman has had some success with playing Shaq. Even though Dennis only weighs about 218 pounds, he has a strong low base, able to push Shaq a little bit further out than he wants. No double team came.
Problems you have dealing with Shaquille O'Neal.
Shaq is 7'2", Dennis about 6'6", 6'7". That elbow just comes right up. Chest tight.
Going to be played on the wing, and how they're going to be played in post situations and making the nice pass.
Matt, when you get fronted, the postman has to move up and away from the basket to create more spacing.
Kukoc for three. And Rodman, the rebound, trying to call timeout and got it. It is a 20-second timeout.
Awfully early in the game to be burning timeouts just for a solitary possession when you already have the lead.
Well, Tony Kukoc looked so anxious to get that shot out of his hand. You wouldn't believe it. He's 1 for 24 in the playoffs from beyond the arc.
We are now extended to a full timeout. We'll come back. You're watching the NBA on it.
And Bill, that's why the Magic have come with Anthony Bowie and Donald Royal. They will run the wings if the Magic can force a turnover or get a rebound.
Wennington going to try it again. Look. Front rim, Rodman on the offensive play.
That's a terrible mismatch for Donald Royal. It's a little bit like Dave Cowens there.
And Longley back to make the steal. Pippen for Jordan. And that'll be a loose ball foul on Bowie.
This is a horrible mismatch here for Orlando. Coming off the bench with Bowie and Royal to try to play against Dennis Rodman.
The strength or quickness to do it. Harper.
Oh, Dennis Scott ran by a rebound.
Scottie Pippen open. Rodman with a nice pass along.
It's not just his 11 rebounds. It's what he's doing. He is now looking to score, looking to make plays. He has really come out of the offensive doldrums. He had to.
And calls timeout. Another possession for the Chicago Bulls. Dennis Rodman all over the glass. 12 of them so far today. And on the tail end of this one, a beautiful pass to Luke Longley. 3:51 remaining in the first half. Dennis Rodman, is he getting the crowd into it? You betcha.
Jumpers.
Rodman grabs the loose ball. Bushler and Kukoc. Bushler.
That was not Dr. J today.
Report from the sideline is that Penny Hardaway cut his leg. He is on the sideline now, but he is all right. O'Neal shot, no. Harper comes away with it.
Isn't it amazing what a good defensive job Dennis Rodman does? He has the strength somehow to make Shaq take a shot. Right?
The Bulls just utilize their bench so much better. They get shots for guys who can't shoot, like Bushler and Kerr.
Horace Grant not looking for a shot, almost threw it away. And there's a foul called as Shaquille went into his move.
Horace can't create his own shot. Horace is a guy, as Dennis Rodman is going to push and lean. Dennis was telling him yesterday, he'll do whatever it takes. He'll put his life on the line in guarding Shaquille O'Neal.
And Pippen with the ball. Scott trying for the steal from behind. Kukoc comes away with it.
Chicago's scrambling defense has taken Orlando out of their offense.
Pippen with a wild left-handed shot, and Rodman with the tap in. 9 points. Hitting the offensive boards off the Scottie Pippen miss. And we take a break with 6:53 to play here in the third quarter. The Bulls 63, the Magic 54, Game 1 Eastern Conference Finals. You're watching the 3-minute Salvatore, and the crux of their conversation was you got to blow the whistle when Shaquille O'Neal starts to back in like a loose truck.
You have to work the referees. You have to create in their mind the fact that Shaq is going to lower that shoulder, get to the hoop. He's going to take steps, but the defender, they have to stay in there. And for Orlando, with Shaq having to guard Dennis Rodman. Not that Dennis is going to score on him.
Doesn't go. Rodman, another tip-in.
But Shaq is not the type of player that gets so effortless for Jordan. And they're not putting any pressure on him defensively with Nick Anderson not hitting his shots. Nobody from Orlando hitting from outside upper paint.
Taken away from behind. Harper.
Got a shot. He was taken off, forced to put the ball on the floor, jumped in the air, turnover, layup.
Rodman, like Akeem, willing to get in there and put his body on Shaq.
And don't forget, this man, Tony Kukoc, had a bad back, unable to play in the last 3 games in the New York series. He looks fresh.
His medication seems to be working just fine.
Shaq lost it. Dennis Rodman all over Shaquille O'Neal. It's your day.
Brian Hill looks like somebody stole his luggage over there.
And Rodman grabs him and says, part of the game.
Talked about rage. The way the Magic can get back into this and proceed in the series is start with a little rage here. The hard foul by Rodman, and Shaq has to get mad. He's got to be very disappointed with the way his team is playing. Not so much
from the free throw line this afternoon.
That's two old buddies, Scottie Pippen and Horace Grant. I asked Scottie before the game, I said, do you talk to Horace more than you talk to Dennis Rodman? He said, I think so.
17 rebounds for Dennis Rodman.
But needed to do, hit the jumpers, control Dennis Rodman's emotional contribution, make something happen on the defensive end. That's embarrassing, those rebounding numbers.
Rodman has as many rebounds as the Magic do as a team.
The crowd starting to taunt Horace Grant here. Just extended that arm in the wrong direction.
Jim Gray is checking it out for us. We'll get a report from him as soon as possible. Shaq missed the dunk.
More information a bit later. Frank?
All right, Jim, for an Orlando team whose bench is woefully short and inadequate as it is, that would be a huge blow. 6 rebounds. Dennis Rodman, 11 points and 19 boards. The Bulls are in charge as we go to the fourth, 81-59. 3 more for Steve Kerr, and the Bulls hit the century mark, 100-75. On the drive, no, rebounded by Rodman. What an outlet. Rodman with 21 rebounds, and he hits that shot. 13 points, 21 boards for Dennis Rodman.
All right, thank you very much, Ahmad. Dennis Rodman, 13 points today, 21 rebounds. Dennis, why such an offensive threat today?
Well, a lot of people count me out for a long, long time, and you know, it doesn't matter what I do, it's not right. But today, I guess I had the right chemistry, and too bad the Horace got hurt. But I think we had the game face on today. I think Orlando came in a little flat, so we caught him off guard.
Is the right chemistry for you being sick because you have a stomach virus? Didn't seem to bother you, did it?
Well, it doesn't matter, you know. I've always said that if I can walk on my 2 feet, come out here and produce, you know, it doesn't matter what's wrong with me. I'm coming out here to do my job.
Dennis, congratulations. Great game today.
Thanks a lot. Hi, Alexis.
All right, let's go back to Greg Gumbel.
All right, Jim Gray, 121-83, the final score. The Bulls get a leg up in this best-of-7 series. We're back to wrap things up.